Hey, what's going on?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Are you free to answer 75 questions in honor of SUNY Broome's 75th anniversary?
Yes, absolutely.
So what's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
First thing I do is probably check my phone for my notifications.
And if you could have an anthem playing every time you walked on campus, what would it be?
Crazy in Love by Beyonce.
What year did you come to SUNY Broome?
I came to SUNY Broome in 2021, so this year.
And what's your official title?
My official title is the Community Director at the Student Village.
If you could have any other job at SUNY Broome, what would it be?
Probably a volleyball coach.
How many students live on campus?
There's about 250 residents in the Student Village.
And how many suites are there in the Student Village?
There's 60 suites.
What's the best part of living in the Student Village?
I'd have to say the apartment-style living areas.
What's the worst part?
The fire alarms that go off because of the apartment styles.
How would you describe the style or decor of your suite?
I'd have to say it's like chic yet homey and comfortable.
Do you prefer a pre-picked roommate or a random roommate?
I did a pre-picked in my undergrad.
And what advice do you have for students who are sharing a bathroom for the first time?
Developing a cleaning schedule and locking the door behind you.
What are 3 things that all residential students should have in their dorm rooms?
A mattress pad, full-size body pillow, and probably a Bluetooth speaker.
What are 3 words to describe the Student Village?
Homey, diverse, and lively.
What's your favorite spot on campus?
I'd have to say the quad outside of the student center. Why don't we go look at it?
What is your favorite thing to eat from the dining hall?
My favorite thing to eat would have to be a wrap from the sandwich station in the dining hall.
What meal should all college students know how to make?
I want to say top ramen noodles.
What 3 snacks should college students have in their rooms at all times?
Fruit snacks, little bites, and oatmeal cream pies.
What's your go-to breakfast?
Bacon, egg, and cheese on a hero.
What's your go-to midnight snack?
I'd have to say oatmeal cream pies. Anything sweet, really.
What's one thing that you need to have in your fridge at all times?
Bottles of water.
Where'd you get your undergraduate degree?
I got my undergrad from the State University of New York at Potsdam.
And if you could redo your undergraduate degree, what would you study?
Higher education, student affairs.
And where would you go to school?
I would probably go to school at a HBCU.
What was the first college that you worked for?
The State University of New York at Potsdam.
And what did you do?
I was a sandwich maker and dishwasher at one of our dining facilities.
What's the best piece of advice you have for college residents?
I want to say learning to be independent and also asking for help when you need it.
What's the worst piece of advice you've heard students get who are residents?
That they have to do things on their own and have to figure it out by themselves.
If you could join any of SUNY Broome's clubs or activities, what would you pick?
The TNT Step Team.
What's one song that always makes you want to dance?
I have to say Gallus by Capella Gray.
And what song always makes you cry?
Who You Are by Jessie J.
Twitter or Instagram?
Instagram.
TikTok or Snapchat?
TikTok.
Email or phone call?
Email.
Who's the last person on campus that you emailed?
My supervisor, Evan Bigham.
And who's the last person that you texted?
My mom.
What emojis do you use when you're texting?
I'll tell you the one with the hearts around it and the blushing face.
Are you more productive in the morning or at night?
In the morning.
And who's your style icon?
Myself, of course.
What is your favorite piece of clothing that you own?
My Chelsea boots.
And what article of clothing should every college student have?
Sweaters. Lots and lots of sweaters.
What's your spirit animal?
A mermaid.
What's your hometown?
Brooklyn, New York.
And what's your favorite memory from your childhood?
Falling off the bike for the first time.
Other than members of your family, who do you call when you need advice?
My best friend, Joanna.
What's your favorite dessert?
Any kind of cake. Cheesecake, birthday cake, pound cake, upside down cake.
What's your favorite restaurant in the area?
I'm going to say Applebee's.
What's your favorite restaurant that's a chain?
Chipotle.
And what chain needs to come to Broome County?
Texas Roadhouse.
What time do you usually go to bed?
11:45 p.m. on the dot.
If you could replace Stinger with any other mascot, who would you pick?
A dragon.
What's your favorite TV show of all time?
Game of Thrones.
What was your favorite TV show when you were a little kid?
Ed, Edd n Eddy.
What show have you binged lately?
True Blood.
Fitness Center or Village Classroom?
Village Classroom.
Stairs or elevator?
Elevator.
Skype Lounge or Quiet Study Room?
Quiet study room.
And if you could have a pet in the student village, what would you pick?
My dog, Sophie.
If you had unlimited funds, what amenity would you add to SUNY Broome's campus?
Probably a chain inside of the dining hall, maybe like a Subway or something.
If you could describe yourself in a hashtag, what would it be?
Tall.
What's one book that you think everyone should read?
Little fires everywhere.
What's the best gift that you've ever given?
That I've ever given? I'd have to say a pair of Uggs to my mom for her birthday.
What's the best gift that you've ever received?
Buying myself a car.
If you could make a documentary about anything, what would it be about?
My life.
What's the last movie that you watched that made you cry?
Oh my God. It was Love, Simon.
What movie could you watch 100 times and never get bored of it?
The Help.
Where is your favorite place to travel over summer break?
Trinidad and Tobago.
And what's the last country that you visited?
Trinidad and Tobago.
And what country would you love to visit?
I want to say Paris, France.
What's something that you always travel with?
My phone.
Did you study abroad when you were in college?
I did not.
But if you could, where would you have gone?
I probably would have went to Spain.
If SUNY Broome had a sister campus anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Canada.
And what celebrity would you pick to be president of our sister campus?
Beyonce.
What are your plans for the rest of the day?
I'm going to Dos Rios night at, wow. Can you ask that again? I'm going to Broome night over at Dos Rios tonight.
Well, I guess we'll see you there.
Awesome, great.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Have a good
Bye.
day.